Neat stuff, neat stuff.
Hello there, Scary Gary. Today, our neat stuff is going to be about condensation. Now, trailers, water is not your friend. You want to do almost everything you can to keep water from coming through the roof, coming out of the plumbing, because when it hits the materials that they build trailers with, they don't fend well. And some of the first things that you notice is all of a sudden it's like, what's that smell? It's like it's a musty smell. And it's water. It can find its way to making mold. It can find its way to delaminating your things that your trailer are built out of. Now, condensation basically is when water molecules are in the air and the temperature changes and it gets very close to the dew point, then it turns back from vapor back into water. So what happens in a trailer? Number one, trailers are very tight. When they make them tight, unfortunately, it traps moisture in here. What else do we have in a trailer? We have a bathroom, and it puts water vapor up in the air. We cook in trailers. That puts water vapor in the air. And probably the worst thing that you could do to a trailer is put yourself in it, because when you're breathing, or like me when I'm talking right now, I'm putting a lot of moisture in the air just from my speech and my breathing. Moisture really hits us the worst when we have our air conditioners on or when we have our heaters on, because it's all about that change of temperature that's going on. When you have your air conditioner on, you're not going to have the problem as much in the air because it takes a lot of the moisture out. But what you do have is differential temperature. It's just like a glass of water or a bottle of beer or a soda or whatever that you put out there on the counter. It's cold and the outside's hot and full of moisture. Water beads up on it. That's condensation. So what can we do? What I've learned is keeping a humidifier, and we don't need to get a very big one because we don't have very big space here. So I found a little one that is made specifically just for a room or so. It requires dumping about every 7 days, and I was a little concerned about it at the beginning because I was coming by the trailer and checking it every third day, and wasn't quite full. And one time it was about a week, and I came and it wasn't on, and it was totally full. So it actually has a little safety on it, which is not going to overfill. I tried to address that by putting it over my sink. So if it happened to overflow, it would just go down into my gray tank. I basically try to keep that on every time I store the trailer. My number one problem is I live in Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is very humid. Humid means moisture in the air, means more condensation. You don't have to be afraid of water, you just have to be aware of it. Try a dehumidifier. I have found that this is one of the neat stuff that has turned out to be very good. Well, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you next week.
If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.
Turn on your post notifications.
Put the comments down below. Subscribe and it'll make me happy.